Welcome to my first video on Dawn of Titans. This is Easy's Gaming's channel, and I just kind of want to show off this game for all of you who wanted to get the experience of an RTS PC game as close as possible on your mobile device. I will say this is the game for you. I remember, and actually ask any YouTuber. The reason for getting into Clash of Clans in the first place, for the most of us, was to get something close to what we got on the PC. If you talk to a lot of the YouTube content creators from the start, they'll tell you I came from Rome Total War, or I came from Command and Conquer, Warcraft, something like that. So it's nice to finally see something that comes close to giving us what we actually wanted. This game is gorgeous. I'm gonna first go with one thing. I noticed something that blew my mind just with getting to the Champions League. If you notice, I'm in Champions League now, and the whole premise of the game is war on Earth. So the Earth broke apart, the land, kind of floated up to the skies, and people live in the skies, and they still have little battles in the skies. Now, the cool thing with this game is, the higher in leagues you go, the closer to Earth you get. I think that's actually pretty damn cool. I noticed that by looking, when you start the game, and this is just beautiful. This is how you fight multiplayers. You're in the clouds, and the higher in leagues you go, the lower. Now you see the mountain tops down here. In my last league, I was kind of above the mountain tops, so I think that's pretty cool. But let's get back to what this video is about. This video is about the events. We're in Hunter's Moon, and I've seen a lot of mistakes being made with this. It's just basically because it seems that the game creators, Motion, they just haven't put out any documentations on this game. So we are all kind of just figuring it out as we go. So we make some mistakes. With this one, I made a mistake till I got to about 3,000. With the whole idea of not saving my portal stones till I got some of the iron relics, the iron tokens, because it's much better to put, mostly when you're over 18 or 19, 18 the max, is because you do not regenerate. You get stuck with wasting basically time with your iron stones. So basically, I'll tell you, hold it till you have over, mostly when you have over 18, you lose like the efficiency because you cannot get more, so you just are stuck at that number until, like, I've been on 24 all day. I wouldn't get anything more than 24 until I drop below 18 and I can start regenerating again. So I'm basically losing time and usage. But I've really started to slow down anyway, so it's not that big of a deal, because I realize I'm probably not going to get all the way up to 11,000 anyway. But here are some mistakes people have been making. Huge mistake. When you actually get the relics, and I actually paid for 2 relics, you'll get something like, now if you don't want to scroll so much, you could actually just go in here and change up, like, the categories, so you're not scrolling as much. And if you want to, like, we'll get into this differently, but when you want to repair or stuff like that, you could actually just press this to sort out low to end, so you can just basically burn the 1 stars that are useless. But let me get back to it. So you get these iron relics, and they multiply the amounts of reward souls you get. Now, I've seen some YouTubers stack these relics. Don't stack your relics. If you take nothing from this, don't stack your relics. I'll show you why. Right now, I have I have this relic here. It's the Iron Opus, giving me 600%. So that's basically plus 10. 600% plus the base plus the base. That's 770 I'll get. So let me fight a battle. I'm gonna pick the easiest just to get this over with. I'm gonna fight this easy battle. Actually, I have to get 10. Now another tip. I see people making this mistake online too. When you fight a battle, a nice trick is to look at the XP, not the XP all the way to the right, the Titan's XP. If it's over 100, which is usually actually just 100 or 101, you'll get the full 10. If it's 90, you get 9. If it's 80, you get 8. If it's 70, you get 7, of course, and so on. So if you're 100 and above, you can still take on the easy basis and get the maximum amount of souls, iron souls that you'll need to get the prizes in this game. So let me hit raid. Okay, this happens a lot actually. I know it's a new game, new server, so it's not perfect yet. It might disconnect me mid-game and I actually want to record this right now because I actually might lose all of my troops and they lose. So we get this on camera in case it happens. Now I'm gonna just make this real easy. Put this guy here to go after here. Put this guy's here. Just make sure I take this side ones out. Make sure it's not even a question that they need to go. You know, so take these guys here. I just don't want to lose any troops. I would have done an auto here, but I'm not trying to lose troops right now, so I'm just ensuring I lose no troops. Okay, so I'm gonna run this through, and I'm gonna win this with no troop losses. And you can just see the scale of battle. I might lose one troop here, maybe, but it's over, and I won. So now you could notice here after the victory, you'll notice that I receive 70 souls. That's because you get 10 if you're over 100 XP on your Titan, plus you get the 60 from the 600 bonus. Make sure you remember that. So if you have 600 bonus, you get the 60 extra, so you get 70. Now, I'm doing this to show you why you do not stack your relics. Now let me go on this relic and switch it for a lesser relic now. So I'm going to go here. Now I'm going to switch this relic out for the 1 Iron Tome, the 1 star, which is 200 bonus. I'm going to apply it. Now I should get 200 bonus. Now it's going to be 200 bonus, which is 20 bonus plus the 10, so you get 30. Now let me attack another pretty crappy base, because I'm not really trying to do too much right now, to be honest. Here's another very crappy base. Now once again, like as I said, you should notice that sometimes even on a weaker base, you will actually get a higher amount of XP, Titan XP, from a weaker base, which is kind of weird. I think it's based on the level of your actual land that it actually is the amount of loot you get from it and how hard a base is. You know, I think it actually is based on the level of the land, to be honest. But I'm not 100% sure. There are no documentations on that. So I'm going to go ahead and attack this base too, and we'll see. Now I have the 200% bonus now, which should net me 30 at the end of this match. Oh, this is an easy one. This ones, I love these ones, the open world battles, because you can just select all, move your big butt titan in there, and just enjoy. Now, sometimes I like to just to get involved, I like to double click my grenadiers, just to get them more involved in it. It's fun. Okay, now you will notice on victory, oh, it's pretty cool actually. I'll get 30. I'll actually get 30 souls. Now, here is what happens when you stack them. Let's take this time. Here is what happens when you stack your when you actually stack your relics. Oh yeah, sometimes you want to pin a really good base down because it'll shuffle it on you and then you lose the base. And mostly if you do not remember the clan or who you attacked, which you probably wouldn't. If you really like a base, you're really enjoying, tearing that base up, you might want to pin it. Okay, so let me get back in here. Where is it? Where are you at? I'm gonna swap this fire. I just put fire. Well, this is for a different video. Well, while I'm scrolling, when you're using 3 and above, from what I've noticed, they usually become elementals. And with elementals, their attacks are elements, so fire, ice, stuff like that. Now, this guy, even though he has lesser, same race and same type Titan, and they're physical. If you give them a physical, relic, even though he swings the axe and he destroys stuff, it actually does nothing to boost him because he's technically a flame Titan. It's kind of funny because you see a guy that looks almost like him, just without a horn. It looks like a regular progression of that guy, but this guy right here, the relics, the physical relics, do nothing to help. I actually learned that the hard way by adding a relic to him and not getting any type of boost until I realized I wasn't getting any boost from that. So that was kind of funny. Okay, now I have both of those attached. Both, once again, I have both the 200%, which should give me 30, and I have the extra 600%, which should give me an extra 60, which should give me 70, as you saw earlier. Now let me attack a base. This is 100, so I should get 10 at the bottom, at the base level. Now here's what happens when I attack with this. Now I'm just gonna waste this just to show you guys do this wrong, so you don't have to do this. So I'm kind of taking one for the team here, but here we go. Sorry about the audio. I'm actually recording this straight from my phone. If the audio isn't perfect. Oh shit. Oops. Let me focus on that weak Titan. And I'm just gonna do stand your ground to all. Actually, very much like the stand your ground option. Works so much better. Actually, in this case, I actually do think that this guy is not going to attack for some reason. I think the Titan is going to aggro both units here, and it's just going to take them all out. Let's find out. Yep. Now here's the key here. The second this Titan wins this battle, oh shit, run. Have the Titan run, sprints towards those guys. Actually, in this case, I'm just going to start taking them out right now. Because the last that I want is my Grenadiers hurt. Because they're very, very expensive to heal. The last thing I want right now are dead Grenadiers. Stun them with a fireball at the end of the battle. Now notice something here. I get 90. Do you notice that? I get 90 from having them both stacked. Now I lose the extra 10 every time. With just having the 600%, you get 70. With having the 200%, you get 30. I should get 100 from this, but I get a 10% reduction total. So I get a 100% reduction basically by the way the math works on just by going with stacking them. So basically the way the game works, even though I'm supposed to get, you know, a 600% plus a 200% relic, I'm basically, and get an 800% total, I'm basically getting a 700% on that from them both being stacked. Ever want to stack your relics in this event, because you actually lose. And when you're fighting 300, 400, 500 battles as you would on this event, it adds up quick. So don't you ever make the mistake of actually stacking your relics. You actually will lose tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of actual souls while you're playing the game. Just a quick advice, let me switch back to my other relic here. Apply, and max that out anyway. Oh no, oh no. I'm transferring it to myself, wow. Okay, put this back on me. But yeah, feel free to like and subscribe. Really try the game out. It's a lot of fun. Oh, that's weird. By reposting this? Oh, that'd be pretty cool if I did. But yeah, just enjoy the game. Once again, don't stack your relics. And also, if you're going through battles and trying to be as quick as possible, just look out for the far right XP. If it's over 100, you're getting maximum. And it's just 100, 101. That's the only options you get on those. If it's below 100, 90, 80, 70, then that's what you're getting. So if you're without a relic, you get 9. Without a relic, you get 8, 7. Basically, once again, thanks for watching the video. Have a good day. Peace.